Previously, I made a video about a house tour. We just moved in and we were super stoked about this place. I wanted to show you guys kind of the differences between Japanese houses and like traditional Western houses. And I thought it was really interesting, but we didn't have any furniture. So now it's time to give you guys an update. So one of the first things that we did is, of course, we have a lot of shoes. We wanted to clean up the mess, so we got a nice shoe rack here. And of course, gotta wear your mask, so bam, bam. And in Japan, to save money, we have the nice little eco bags here. And then here, we have a nice little cat thing. I got it because when no one's home, it's like that, but whoop, yay! Comes out really, really cute. I love it. Not much has really changed in this room. Like I said in the last video, we wanted to keep this as a nice Zen meditative space, so pretty minimalistic. We just have a little table there. I personally love the simplicity of this room because, Osaka City is pretty busy, really packed full of people, and really just a lot of stuff going on everywhere. So this is where I like to kind of stretch, do some workouts, a lot of calisthenics stuff. This just kind of empty room helps me just clear my mind, and it's like a good reset for me. And this is where we like to do our yoga. It's simple and it's perfect for what we need. One of the few things we have changed in this area though is here we have a nice little closet area, make it look a little more homey, a little filled up. Though one thing that you should take of note is that the walls in these houses can be very thin, so you can notice right here, the hook, the wall is very thin, so it doesn't really stay very well. So if you are looking to get a home in Japan, just keep that in mind. Also means insulation's really bad, really cold in here. I'm only wearing this right now because, I'm making a video, but normally I'd be wearing a nice little bear jacket, might have my beanie on or something, even with the aircon on, so something to keep in mind. Here though, we have the bathroom, toilet. Of course, I showed you last time, we just, spruced it up a bit, added a hanger, and, we saw Spider-Man recently, so we have a nice little Spider-Man calendar right in there. It's pretty nice. One of the biggest changes we've made was the kitchen. Voila! So we have a nice little table here, good for 4 people, pretty homely. We decided to make use of the shelf spaces here by adding our dishes. We wanted it to be nice and open, easy to access, but still away from, like the grease of the oven and everything like that. Pretty nice. It was actually Kay's idea to get these nice bowls here, very coordinated. One thing I really liked about the color of those dishes is that they made a lot of foods that we've been eating just pop out, so it looks really colorful, really beautiful. Definitely would recommend like a more pastel kind of color if you can. We also have, of course, a nice big refrigerator. In Japan, garbage is on separate days, so like you'll have one day for garbage, one day for newspapers, so we had to get like a little plastic thing, one thing for bottles and stuff. And here, the neighborhoods actually have their own schedule, so every time there's a change in the routine, they always send you a little message telling you what day is what. And of course we have, a little toaster oven, pretty cool, rice cooker, standard stuff. But one thing you should know about Japan is there's no dishwashers, so to make use of space, we got this nice dish rack so we could dry our dishes, not have to, use up a lot of the counter space over here. And, especially with apartments, it's rare to have counter space to like prep your meals, so this really nice. So for this room, the color motif we decided on is to have a bunch of kind of bright pops of color to help wake you up in the morning. I'm definitely not a morning person, and for me, this is basically where I start the day, so having these bright colors gives me something kind of to look forward to for the rest of the day. We have these big laundry machines. It's huge because we have 2 people living here. We're always hang drying our clothes. We figured might as well get a really big one so we could just bust it out all in one go. Got these nice cute little baskets here. pretty good, pretty homely. And then we had to buy this rack here to kind of hang our towels and stuff like that. What's kind of cool is that if we take this off, these actually fold up. So if you wanted your home to look a little more discreet, you can totally do that. We're lazy, so we just keep it up the whole time. You know, less effort, less fuss, so it's a lot easier that way. Here we are with the bedroom. Before, in the last video, it looked pretty small from the footage, but you'd be surprised. Let's check it out. Come on in. Bam! Here we have a nice queen-size bed. We were actually really surprised that we could fit it in. Definitely make sure you measure kind of the size of the room so you know what you're getting into, what you can fit. But yeah, we've got a queen-size bed. We still have plenty of room to put our feet in, kind of spread our legs out if we need to. And you caught us on a day where we're hanging our laundry. We decided to get these little strings and stuff that just hang all over the width of the veranda. Pretty nice. And actually, if you're trying to save money, instead of buying those metal poles, these were way cheaper. I was looking on the internet, just like one of those poles that would be the same distance was maybe 4,000 yen, 40 bucks. But one of these strings was like 300 yen, $3. So totally worth it. If anything, these are better because you don't have to worry about them rusting, but also you can see the little spaces, so you can put hangers in there and they hang perfectly. We've never had any problems. So pro tip, get these. Just do it. One thing that you should keep in mind is if you are gonna live in a house, because of the bad insulation, you should probably invest in getting some curtains. That's one of the last things on our list is we need to get a curtain rod, drill it in. Then we want to get some curtains just to kind of, you know, change the atmosphere, but also we feel like the thickness of the curtains might help keep some of the warmth in, especially in wintertime. Really cold, but yeah, I don't know. I like how it's turned out. So some of you might be wondering how the heck we got this bed here with our tiny staircase. As you can see, there's definitely no way the bed could fit through this, but where there's a will, there's a way. Nice. I feel bad for just watching, but this is amazing. Nice. Kairi, come on. This is the room that I'm the most excited about because we've invested pretty much most of our money and most of our thought and time into it. This is where we usually live. This is my baby. So let's check it out. Whoa. So of course, if you've seen my old videos, this is the couch from my old apartment. Decided to take it over. That's also one of the last things that we want to change is get a new couch because it's been through some rough patches, so we gotta let it go. We managed to have enough room for 2 desks, him and her desks, so that was really a good thing. I was worried that maybe it'd be a little small, but we managed to make it work. Have nice desks here, and of course, have everything we need. Got my mic, got my speakers, all that goodness. Got my computer, got a nice mini keyboard, so maybe in the future I'll have some music for you guys. Who knows? And here we have neighbor's house, which may or may not be haunted. I don't know. Let me know. Actually, the window I discovered is unlocked, so I don't know. Let me know. Should I go check it out? Let me know in the comments below. This is my companion plant. He's been with me for about 1.5 years now. Hopefully soon I'll get a PS5 so I can start playing some video games, new gen stuff, but we'll see. I just have to say, having gone from watching everything on my computer screen for the last 4 years to this, oh my goodness, my eyes couldn't be happier. And of course, we'll play some piano here and there. The neighbors say they don't want to hear any piano noises, so I kind of have to wear the headphones, but yeah, it's whatevs. And then of course, we have the Netflix. Points to anyone who can guess what show this is. And of course, this is where all the action happens. We've lived here for about a year now. Crazy how much time flies, but we're still kind of slowly putting everything together, especially if you move into a house from an apartment. You're gonna notice a lot of empty space, but don't feel rushed into like filling it up. With us, we definitely prioritize like the bed, the dishwasher, and the air cons just because I think those are the most necessary in terms of actually living. One of the first things you should do when moving into a house is know your garbage schedule. In the neighborhood, there are usually like 1 or 2 houses that have posters like specifically saying which day is which, and they have nice little infographics on it, so you know, even if you don't know Japanese, you can see, oh, okay, this is burnables, this is plastic. And again, just for clarification, the insulation in these houses isn't so great. Of course, this particular house is like 30 years old, something like that. But even with the aircon on, it's still a little bit cold. Like my hands are kind of chilly. And in the summertime, it was terrible. Like we basically always had to have the cooler on just so we didn't like sweat our balls off. So something to consider. So that's our house tour. Let me know what you guys think down below. Is there anything you think we could further spruce up, or any tips or tricks or whatever you think to make this place look even better? If you want to see some more Japan content, I definitely plan to bring a lot more for you in the future. Hopefully, depending on how things go, I might have some music for you too, so look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.